Equine Aurora here. I've gotten some questions about their clothes, so I figured I could make a blog to show you a little bit more about their clothes that I've gotten that from non-doll sources. So I didn't since I did take a trip to Claire's today. I have a new jacket, so I figured I could show you what I do to Yuma's jacket. I didn't get new shoes for Ari, but I did figure I could at least show you what her shoes are supposed to be used for. You'll see, because you have this stick that goes in the shoe like that. It'll go back in, and see, when you buy the shoe it comes like that with the stick sticking out, and the glue's already out, but there is glue. You can see what the glue is supposed to be, and then you would take a picture. Let's just pretend this card's a picture, and you can clip it like that, and that's basically what her shoes are supposed to be used for, is to hold pictures kind of like that. But, you know, being a BJD person, they're on her feet most of the time. Alright, yeah, and so I just gorged the glue out, and I can take that out, and it's used as her shoe. So that's Ari's shoe. Now we have Yuma's jacket. This is, you know, what it looks like when it comes from the store. You know. And I actually use this to remove this part. As you can see, it's kind of hard to put a BJD in a jacket that's, you know, closed like that. So, I unzip it. And I mean, you can use whatever you want, scissors or whatever. I just found this works really well because, you know, it's got the little point. It works really well for undoing the seams. And you turn the jacket inside out. And you can see the seams right along there, and you can see the seams I'm going to be removing. And see there, yeah, you can see, so yeah. And see the seams, and figure out which ones you're supposed to take off, and you just pick the seams like that. And remove the seams. And this takes a little bit of time, but it's faster than using scissors. And you just pick the seams. It's pretty fairly simple task to pick the seams. All the way around. It's cooperating. All the way around. And you can see it's starting to come off. I gotta finish removing it. And, you know, these jackets come in all sorts of styles. I've lost track of how many I have for Yuuma now, but I take regular trips to Claire's to get new ones. And Ari's shoes, so far I've only seen them in pink and green, but who knows, they might come in different colors. You would just have to go check your own Claire's, because every Claire's has a different stock. So, yeah. Oh, and while I was at Claire's today, I did see a cell phone, like a Converse cell phone charm that looks like it would fit Tiny. It's like small, like probably even him. It looked like it would fit him And you can see his feet right there. Looks like it would fit him and maybe a tad smaller, like an actual tiny. So I didn't get them for him because they were pink, but you know, if you have a tiny, you go check that out. That was just a cell phone charm that would fit tinies. So I was sad that they were pink because I wanted a pair for Yuuma. Oh crap. Oh, it seems weird with the seam. Oh, okay, that seam. And there are places where the seams overlap with other parts of the seams that you don't want to remove, so you gotta be careful there. So you can see right there. You can kind of see where the seams are like really overlapping. Kind of. So yeah. The seams that run up, and you don't want to remove those because that's what holds the entire jacket together. So I gotta be careful right here to remove the correct seams. And yeah. And if you're not sure, you can always separate it like that and pick down in there to get the correct seams. And this one's being a bit more difficult than his usual jackets. But still, not that big of a deal. Just remove the seams. And there we go. It's off. And you pull the string out and you have a jacket that a BJD can wear. And the zipper even comes, and then you flip it back the other way, and yes, the zipper does come off. And then you just have this little part that you need to cut off. And cut that off the zipper, and you have, oh yeah, and I usually remove these strings, and I've found they're actually pretty useful for taking heads off. So you can loop them around the S-hook and pull, and this string won't break. So yeah, so these strings, pretty useful for taking heads off, but I'll demonstrate that later if anyone really wants to see me take Aaron's head off with that string. Because, yeah, I can't take Yuma's off. And yeah, I just can't. And you want me to put it on Yuuma? Gotta take his other jacket off. Okay, it just unzips, and off comes this jacket, which is also from Claire's. All his jackets are from Claire's. Get that off, put this one on, and the zipper does take some maneuvering because it wasn't meant to be unzipped all the way. So the zipper does take some maneuvering, but I've gotten pretty used to putting his zippers on. If it'll cooperate. You can see him. And put the zipper on.